Welcome in Karibuni to Aroma Zanzibar. Today we're going to make another healthy treat, granola bars. Last week we made granola. So I'm going to use the same base, which is going to be rolled oats, also known as old-fashioned oats, and some cranberries, some peanuts, and some almonds, which I have cut them into half, but you can use whole almonds if you want. And my binder is going to be dates and honey. Okay, we are not going to bake these granolas. And so I'm going to start by toasting my oats, almonds, and peanuts. I've got my oven at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to do 10 minutes and then take them out, toast them, and then do another 10 minutes. So it's going to be 20 minutes total. I want them nice and crispy, okay, because that's also going to make my granola very, very crunchy, okay. So in the meantime, I'm going to start working with my dates. These are peated dates with no seeds. And if you have a food processor, it's much better because, mine has unfortunately died on me. And it has served me for the longest time. It's something that I can't live without. But I'm using this mini chopper, which is working, but has got my paste really, really thick because there's no room for it to spread. So it's kind of got really, really like in one place, and it's really thick. But it's going to work. The only thing I should, I think it's okay. All right, so just take it out. I'm taking it out from the mixing container. I don't know what you call this. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm going to start preparing my pan. You can do your pan ahead of time if you want. And you can use wax paper or you can use parchment paper. But make sure if you're using wax paper or parchment paper, go ahead and spray some grease on it because your granola bars are going to be sticking at the bottom, okay? They're going to be difficult to get them out. So the grease is what's going to prevent them from that. Okay. And I like to get my paper like this. I mean, I'm using saran wrap, as you can see. But if you're using parchment paper, you can do the same way because when you're taking them out, it's very easy. You just like lift them up from the pan. And I'm using a 9 by 9 inch pan. This gives me my, just the perfect size of granola if I want. You can use a smaller one if you want thicker, but don't use a big one because they'll be really too thin. And these are no bake, they're kind of fragile, so you don't want them to break. Okay, so my mixture is ready. I'm just waiting for it to cool, and then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so I've got my mixing bowl here, and adding my oat mixture. And then cranberries. You don't have to do cranberries. You can do raisins, apricots, blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, all of them dry, of course. And here we go. So as I said, my date mixture got really, really thick. I should have mixed it with honey. And because, when I use the food processor, it doesn't get it this thick. So, but let's see, it's gonna work. And if you don't want to use dates, you can use, so I'm adding my honey. Yeah, you can use what you call peanut butter, but maybe get half the quantity of this because the peanut butter is kind of light and runny and it won't hold your granola bars really well. I don't use peanut butter, but I've seen a lot of recipes that use peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter. I mean, it's not that I don't like, I'm just not crazy about it. Okay, and no, I don't like it. Okay, so you just want to mix this. You can use your hands if you want. Yeah, what was that all about peanut butter? Who cares if I like or I don't like? I don't think any of you care. Anyway, so we're just going to put this in the pan. And you want to spread it well. So at this point, if you don't want to use your hands, but at this point you really have to use your hands, okay? And I'm going to get my hands wet like this. And so it's easy to spread this on the pan evenly. Okay, you want your granola bars to be nice and all same size and even sizes. Okay, so just tuck them in nicely, and you can see it's already thick, because the date's really done a good job in binding this. And I'm going to keep this in the freezer for about 20 minutes. And if you're going to keep it in the fridge, maybe you will need about 30 to 40 minutes, okay? And don't keep it longer than 20 minutes in the freezer, because then they'll be really hard for you to slice them, okay? I mean, you can put them in the freezer later on once you have cut them into pieces, and if you want to preserve them. I don't think you would. These are really nice and delicious. Okay, so now they're ready, and we are ready to slice these babies out. And as you can see, it's so easy to remove it. You just lift it up. It's like handles, and there we go. And you can slice them into any sizes you want, if you want them big or if you want them small. And I'm just going to make this into half and then do I think probably 6 on each side. See, it's kind of hard already. But after this, it's better to keep them in the refrigerator, because these are nice and chewy. They're hard, but they're not very hard. They don't hold like the baked ones, but I don't like to bake my granolas. Sometimes I bake, but not all the time. And these are full of goodness. They have a lot of protein. We got some antioxidant from the cherries there. I mean the berries. We got some fiber from the dates, and they are full of goodness. And if you want to make extra nice for the kids, my kids like them just like the way they are. But if you want them extra treat, you can put some M&Ms on the top, or you can add some coconut. I love coconut. If you can add some, what do I call, chocolate, white or dark, whatever. And well, that's it. So thank you so much. And look at these babies. For more recipes, please visit me at Aroma of Zanzibar. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you and appreciate your love and support that I get from all of you. Thank you.